So you're back.
Period. Yeah, do I speak?
Oh, might as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
It's actually been a whole year, you know.
Crazy.
I'm sure it was like around October.
Yeah, it really
last year.
was.
Now
yeah.
we're, oh my god, 29th of October. Yeah. Obviously your curls are still here.
Yeah. They're back.
Oh my god, I don't know why people are so scared of heat. It's mad.
Do you know what? I feel like for like the first time I washed my hair, it definitely felt different, but it made sense because your hair was straight for a long time. Like I wore it for like a month.
Yeah.
But I feel like after
it started to revert back slowly, isn't it? And if that's the thing, if you don't put heat on your hair a lot and then you do it once and then you just continue with your routine, your hair will return back over time.
Yeah,
There's the people who go and do it back to back that end up having heat trained hair.
Literally.
And also when it's being done, if the hair is pressed 50 times, you're definitely gonna have
and that's the problem I have with like tape-ins now. Yeah. Because you know you have to like go back in. Like my friend washed her hair in tape-ins. Yeah. But like her hair reverted back, but the tape-ins were straight, so she had to go back. Did she get silky straight or did she get kinky? It wasn't kinky straight. Yeah, it's better to get the texture that's close to your natural hair. So that when you wash it, you can just blow dry it. Like the kinky even with the blow dry, you still have to. You have to go in. Yeah. That's why a lot of the tapes I've been doing recently are on texture released hair. I see, because
because by the time you do, and I don't recommend people washing their hair multiple times with tapes anyway, but if you wash it once with texture release, your hair doesn't revert straight away. Because what is a texture release? I think I saw like when the water touches it, it doesn't revert. It literally, you see how you said you can see water beads. That's what it does. Your hair repels water, makes your hair repel water. Crazy. So you'd have to like really put like water in your hair for a long time for it to start reverting. Yeah. Wow. But the manageability is insane. It's different. Your curls are a bit more stretched. Yeah. When you put cream in your hair, it stays. Like if you're someone who struggles with like water, it helps. It's a good treatment. We're literally freestyling today, isn't it? Yeah. And you want like a blow dry maybe? Yeah. Just so that it's stretched and straightforward. You blow dry in a good way, like you do it in sections and such. Yeah, your hair, don't worry. Anyway. Yeah. Let's get it. My roots are coarser than my actual strands. I don't know why. I feel like you'd be able to see it yourself though when you go in there. Yeah, when I start blow drying it, when I'm doing that, I'll notice. I love that you literally made a way for yourself in, because you're literally a content creator. Because you really are. When people are like, you're an influencer, I'm like, no, because I don't show myself enough, I guess. You don't, but that's the thing, I love the fact that you don't have to. Yeah. Because you know that your work is not contingent on you. That's true. If I don't show my face, I can't get paid, essentially. I hear that. In the beginning, when I first started making my YouTube videos, I used to get ready and get dressed up for the camera. I've seen those videos. Yeah, the old ones, and I'd do intros and stuff. Being in front of the camera used to make me feel anxious. Yeah. Because I'm like, oh my god, how am I coming across? Am I speaking right? I just overthought the whole thing. It's part of the reason why I didn't make content for a long time. And then one day I decided I'm just not going to be in the videos. And now that I'm not in the videos, I make more content because I don't have to think about getting ready. Exactly. And imagine even making content and not liking it is also another thing. Oh, that's another thing. Sometimes I make videos and I'm like, I don't like how I look here. Or just when you're having a bad day, but you have to make a video. Yeah, it's content creating is. It's work. But it is work. But it's the work that I enjoy. Yeah, same. I can't explain it. I love being in front of a camera, like. Yeah. I love recording myself and. Yeah. I guess it makes it easier. Yeah. I love the editing. Oh, beautiful. And then seeing it come together, it's just I love editing, and it's where the magic really does happen. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like when you add the music. And you get better and better at it all the time when you get into a flow. Do you use Premiere Pro? No, I use iMovie.
I feel like you said this to me as well, and I was so shocked.
Yeah, I use iMovie. So I bought a new laptop early this year. Yeah. Decided to buy Final Cut Pro because I heard it's one of the best editing apps or whatever to put on the laptop. Yeah. Have I even used the thing? Please. I haven't even used it, number one. Number two, I realised after buying it that I don't need it because I'm doing is I'm not doing any like...
You're making a movie.
I'm not making a movie, I'm not doing any special effects, like, so yeah.
Layers, nothing.
It's just sitting on my laptop and I've wasted money buying it, so yeah.
Do you detangle with like shampoo and...
Yeah, I'm using the Olaplex one, so it's quite moisturising. Your hair's quite knotty though.
Huh?
It is quite knotty.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry.
When it's like this, how do you normally get through it?
Just loads of conditioner and water.
Okay.
And sections.
Okay. This is going to be the longest part of your session. Because I don't want to rip out your hair.
Yeah. Maybe get a little trim as well.
You want the trim, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're way overdue.
Yeah.
You haven't trimmed it since I saw you, have you?
No, I don't. I've like cut bits off. You know, when I wash my hair, I have a scissors with me. I cut tangles out. I don't even bother.
You cut tangles out?
Yeah, like if it's tangled, I cut it out. Like when I literally tell them I'm a lazy natural, like I mean it.
Them ones.
You know, after that day when I came to you,
yeah,
like I was like, I need a new phone. I need lights. Like I just worked and I was like, yeah, I need to save up for these. Then oh my gosh, I was so broke then. I finished uni then. I mean, it's not like I'm a billionaire right now, but.
And you know what? You're going through life. You're young. You guys put so much pressure on yourself to have everything. And I remember being there as well. Like when I was in my early 20s, I used to feel like I hadn't achieved anything, and I was getting old and And I'm 34 now. I look back and I'm like,
I think you were younger.
Did you? Yeah. So I look back and I'm thinking, what? When I was your age, the pressure I would put on myself, I just feel like now I look back and realise how young I was.
Literally.
And how I should have just enjoyed. Just enjoy it. You're going through your stage.
I feel like now it's so much more like, for me personally, like, if there's one thing, I'm a bit delusional, I can't lie to you. Like, I don't know how it will work out, but it has to work out.
Yeah. Like, but that's the mentality to have, is that sort of thing where you know what you want, you don't know how you're going to get it, but you know you're going to get it eventually.
Yeah.
Because you are going to expand.
Amen. I'm definitely like here for it. I've definitely even seen more growth in myself, things that I want.
Yeah.
I guess what I want my future to look like as well. Much of it, like my whole uni A-level GCSE was like, I did a lot of like writing stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's nice to write your vision and see and picture what you want.
Literally, it's literally so crazy. I used to be so scared. Like, I remember I was even going over it like 2 weeks ago or so.
Yeah.
And I wrote like, to be able to like afford rent in London, and I'm like, here I am literally living and affording rent in London.
The amazing thing about writing down your vision is you start working towards it as well.
Yeah.
So you've written it down, it's there, and it kind of feels like it's impossible. Subconsciously, your brain will look for ways to make it work. Yeah. But it's so important to like be intentional with the things that you want to achieve in life and not compare yourself to others, and just sort of like enjoy the process as well. Yeah. We're always going to be learning. You think exactly, it's a never-ending process. You think you've got it, and then life brings another lesson for you to learn.
I feel like I'm definitely enjoying the process. Like, there's no weekend that goes by that I don't do something. Like, I treat myself, and I need to treat myself. Like, I don't hold money. I feel like I always say I spend as much as I earn. Obviously, I save as well.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just.
But like, you really enjoy.
I really enjoy. Like, there's no way like I don't enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's important.
It was officially a year since I made my first Yoruba video on TikTok.
Oh.
Like,
I love that series.
And I was just like, it's so crazy because it was something I used to be mocked for. Even speaking Yoruba, like.
Wow.
You know how England is. I came in like 2011. People like they'll start calling you an auntie. You know how they are now.
Who would mock you though?
If the black boys are the big thing, or freshie. You know how it goes now.
Yeah, when you go to UK school as an African.
Yeah, and I was
especially when you've just come from Africa
as well. Like, it was very character building, but it's so funny. Like, some guy was like telling me like, and I'm like, guy in secondary school, you would have not even looked at me twice.
I think it's interesting now with the music scene, putting Afro beats on the map. It's now cool to be African. Yeah, but when I was in school, we were called African Boo. Yeah, so many names. I got not bullied, but teased. You know, you just get little tease from your friends for being African. You know, and like people, everyone, like there'll be Nigerian people pretending to be Jamaican.
Jamaican, yeah.
Did you guys have that too?
That was the thing as well.
The centre of your hair is a bit more coarse than the back.
1,000.
Yeah. Do your parents have thick hair?
I'm not either. My mom does not have thick hair at all. Maybe from my dad's family.
Yeah.
That's bold though, so.
Okay.
My sister has like, you know my cows now, that's my sister's cows.
So her hair's more fine?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's the texture?
Yeah. She even shaved it during the pandemic. Her hair has grown so much. Oh my god, look at the video. Look at me.
Do you help her with her hair as well?
Yeah, she's so much well versed now. Like.
That's good.
This is referring to the frontals, lashes, and aesthetic that we present. A black woman who's actually very particular about how I self-present, I think to some extent it can be damaging. And why do I say this? Frontals, nails, lashes are not inherently bad or good. You can choose to wear them. However, where the problem lies is the standardizing of this look. And let's not argue that it hasn't been standardized, because we know it has. It's actually very pressuring, especially for younger girls who can't afford or don't even like this aesthetic. The problem with standardizing a certain look is that it doesn't allow you to self-express in ways that you want to. And of course, some would argue, just wear what you want, wear whatever hairstyle you want. Sometimes I don't actually question, am I wearing this hairstyle because I like it or because I've seen it enough to then wear it? And to some extent, it actually homogenizes us, crushes the room for self-expression. When things are standardized, you're often not given much choice, even though you think you have a choice. If that makes sense. This creates expectations that oftentimes not everyone wants to live up to it. So, the biggest takeaway in why you present a certain way. Do I like this look? What do I actually like? Is there a problem with how I feel with or without this?
We're all natural, regardless of whatever we've done to our hair. If you even go a relaxer, if you're not, your hair will always grow out the way it's meant to grow out, regardless. Yeah. But like I think I got what sparked this conversation was that I got cornrows done.
Yeah.
And my little cousin, she actually asked me, "Oh, when are you gonna get your install?" And I was like, "This is my hairstyle. This is the hairstyle I'm gonna wear."
Yeah.
And it shocked me because I was like, this girl really thought that the cornrow that I had on wasn't the main hairstyle.
Yeah.
For me to wear, because she had never. Well, I mean, she has seen cornrows out. But she hadn't seen cornrows done with natural hair that was, short as the main hairstyle.
Yeah. How old is your cousin?
She's like 10. Like 10,
wow.
She's like 11 maybe.
Wow.
11.
Wow.
And then I also saw this video on TikTok. It was this girl in year 9. She was going to school for the first time, back to school. And she got like a frontal install. Whilst there is no problem with getting a frontal install, I really do feel like we need to afford young girls freedom.
Yeah, and definitely.
I don't feel like it's freedom, because especially for young boys, for example, boys literally run in the shower, water run down through their hair, and they literally pop up to school after.
Yeah.
And like you literally have a year 9 in a frontal. Like I think, I don't know. I'm very torn about this. I believe it's a form of expression, it's a form of choice, but it shouldn't be a look that becomes standard. Like as black women, our beauty is variety. Like we exist in different forms. And especially there's they even call it the UK black girl look.
It really is a look. It really is a look, and a lot of black women that I've done a lot of hair, and some of them do not feel comfortable if they don't have that look, to the extent where I'll do a silk press, and you know how I do the edges with the hot comb? I'll do that, and then they still want to come and do this baby hair thing on the side, and I'm like, that's not how your hair is sitting naturally. Why are you trying to create that when you've just had your hair pressed?
And it looks good.
It looks good, but it's like the fact that they feel the need to do that, like they can't just let their hairline just be the way it is. They want to now come and stick it down and make it look like a frontal.
Yeah, and I just feel like, for me personally, it's why I chose, I think I told you I stopped using gel.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, not because apart from the the fact that gel usage over time isn't great for your hair.
Yeah.
It's the fact that like my hair doesn't have to be sleek for it to be presentable.
Yeah.
I don't have to have stiff edges to be presentable. Like I am, the fact that I turn up, I wake up from my bed is presentable.
Yeah.
Like even like white girls, for example, you know, they just put their messy bun on and they call it a day. And I want black women to be afforded the same freedom to present in any way we want to. Yeah. And still be okay.
Yeah.
Like
my thoughts on that, and I completely hear you out. But remember what we were talking about before, where I said that there's levels to what is acceptable in the black community. Yeah. So the kind of Afro hair that is acceptable in the African community is the Afro hair that has defined curls. Very, basically your type of hair. Defined curls that's big, bouncy. You can't see the scalp. It has length. Yeah. And I think that's a privilege you have, and you know that as well, which is why you're able to create content and you know you can run with the wind with it, and that's great for you. And I think there's that argument. So where people may have cancelled you, you said people cancelled you.
People where they had an issue, I guess. Yeah.
I think the issue they may have had is because it's coming from you. Yeah. But I also think it needs to come from someone like you.
Yeah. And
because you're embracing your natural hair, so you kind of have a leg to stand on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, and I feel like the fact that when something is done often enough, even forget my hair type, if someone with tighter curls, like if more people did it, because it's power in numbers as well.
100%.
If more people did it, then it would be normal.
We can wear cornrows and it can be stylish and it can be glamorous. Like 100%. It doesn't have to be a hairstyle that we have for under the wig,
100%.
or as a like quote unquote protective style. Let's just make that the hairstyle.
Because it is.
Because it is a hairstyle. It literally is a hairstyle. So
yeah, and I feel like for me, I think choice is also important, because people are like, but I chose to wear this hairstyle, and I'm like, sometimes our choices aren't always informed. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, they're like, very influenced.
Yeah. I've been influenced. So I mean, I wear wash and goes, and it's because I've seen it enough times, and I like how the curls look. Yeah. So I wear wash and goes.
And because you can, not everyone's hair can do that.
Exactly. So I'm like, but now that it's an informed choice. Yeah. It's because I know, after my wash and go, I'm gonna get cornrows in. I'm gonna get, a ponytail, and I'm gonna get something else.
Yeah.
It's just,
I
think of course you have choice. Everyone has choice to do whatever the hell they want to do with their hair. Like that's the beauty of just being a human and a black woman. Yeah. To our very good advantage, by the way, because not everyone can transform like us. Yeah. But just at the same time, I just want our choices to be more informed, especially for young girls. I think my focus will always be on the younger girls, because
what are they going into?
And what they see is often what they internalize.
They're very
as well.
impressionable. Yeah, definitely. And that's how, when I was younger, we all had relaxers, because that's what we saw. Literally. Everybody's hair was relaxed. Everybody's hair was slick. And no one questioned it. It was the norm.
Exactly.
And as I always say, like, we have to be the ones that make that change. So if we want to see more natural hair, we've got to be natural. And the variety of
within natural hair, like natural hair isn't just having a big curly throw out. Yeah. It's your twist. It's your
twist. It's your braids. It's your threading.
Everything.
It's the Fulani braids. It's everything. And it shouldn't take a white girl or a celebrity white person to have that hairstyle for us to be like, okay, this is now fashionable. We should make that fashionable for ourselves. Exactly. And not wait for people to appropriate. What do they call it? Cultural appropriation.
Yeah. I feel like, especially when it comes to black hair, because our hair has been so politicized. Over the years, like from slavery, colonization, our hair, it's always going to be a touchy issue, and I understand that. Like, black hair is a touchy issue. Hair means something different to all of us. We have different emotional responses to our hair. Like some people literally are so tied to hair. So it's just like understanding that as well, and also like affording ourselves freedom of expression as well.
100%.
Within the same, like, just in the same tone.
I love that.
And it's just like, just the freedom to choose, freedom to express, and not feel like I'm doing this because I have to, because I know other people would think it doesn't look good. Like, what sense does it even make for your parting to be neat? Like, what
difference does it make?
It doesn't protect your hair anymore. Why do we need to put half a tub of gummy wax into our hair? For it to look clean. Because the gummy wax be really blocking them follicles on the scalp.
That's so true.
Gummy wax, a good old fave.
I do love a gummy wax.
The thing, I don't mind it, but like, I feel like genuinely, I feel like new age braiders, like some new age braiders,
oh my god,
they can't do hair
without it. I love how you
yeah.
said new age braiders, because mate, when I was growing up, you just had oil on your scalp, oil in the hair, and that was it. And they all the weave, the extension, and your hair was neat as ever.
Literally, like you don't have to have gummy in it.
Yeah.
Or even if you do, like in moderation.
Yeah, I mean some of the hairstyles look great when the gummy is used. You can see it, but I don't think it's necessary. My scalp reacts to that stuff anyway. Even though I love it, I don't really like. It makes my braids flake. Yeah. Same. So I prefer. I'd rather the braids not look as neat than to have to go through.
Yeah, and even like neatness, like who even classes what's neat and what's not.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Neatness is just. I guess I'd say it's a structure. Like
yeah.
Here we go with the political.
No, do you know what though? The conversations have to be had. I don't really care that much. I'm more about the health of the hair. So whatever you do to your hair, so long as your hair is looked after, that's my thing. Because you know, my thing with frontals is the gluing on the hairline is not the best thing.
Over time.
So I'm not even against the hairstyle itself. It's more what it's doing to the hair.
Yeah, very much like pro hairstyle choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Just make sure like it's not damaging and.
There's that, and
100, yeah.
So you know where it's like someone has a frontal, and because they have a frontal, they won't be friends with someone who wears their hair in an afro.
That's it.
Or they'll be telling their friend that they shouldn't wear afro because they don't.
Like some of the stuff are not even loudly spoken about.
Yeah.
But I think I saw this conversation about a girl saying that she doesn't have like non-baddie friends. Like,
what does that even mean?
I think I came across this on
TV. It's that standardized look. Yeah. If you don't have that look, you're not my friend, basically.
Yeah, like non-baddie look, and it's not like said outwardly. I have an afro, so let's not be friends.
Yeah.
It's very much like you might not fit into the genre. The genre.
The friendship genre.
The friendship genre. That's funny. But yeah, no, very much pro-choice. I was even thinking after that video, if you see me walk on a 613 middle part, over 613 middle part blonde wig, this is me expressing my choice as well. And
it's true because people will cancel you when you now decide to go and do the hairstyle you want.
Like, that's my point, is just exploring. Yeah. And not feeling like there's only one look you're gonna ascribe to. You can wear whatever look you want. Just make sure you're not doing it because it's the
following the crowd.
Essentially. Yeah. Even though there is a level of following the crowd, we all do
without realizing. That's true.
But yeah, that was the main point I wanted to get at. But again, like I said, with hair, it's a triggering thing.
Black hair always triggers people.
Yeah.
No matter what angle you come from, there'll always be someone who's not happy.
Yeah, and that's okay too. We're all learning and unlearning.
Yep. Build up on your scalp.
Sorry?
I said there's a lot of build up on your scalp. I'll do one more wash. Let me rinse this out.
I don't even know why that's the case.
What's that?
I don't even know why that's the case.
Maybe do you scrub your scalp when you wash it, or do you kind of just shampoo it through?
I have like a scrubber that I use.
Yeah.
So I do generally like prefer someone else washing my hair.
Yeah.
It's just a lot more thorough.
Yeah.
Can you even see my scalp from the...
From what?
Can you see my scalp?
No, on the camera? No, it's not that close.
No, not even. I mean like with my hair, because sometimes I can't see my scalp.
Oh, yeah, because you can't even see the scalp. Talk yourself, get in there.
Get in there to wash it properly.
Okay, bring your head right back. I'm trying my best not to get you too close to your eyebrows.
Well, my brows are not filled in.
Oh, they're not? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Just very bushy.
Oh, nice.
Literally concealer under the eye, lip liner, powder, literally. Even foundation, I just find it so ick sometimes. It's been so good.
Nice.
It's been a while, man.
Oh.
smells so herbal. I think this would be my first time of doing my hair like a style without like hairing.
Without extensions?
Yeah, apart from cornrows.
Condition type. Mm-hmm.
doing Dynara. This is a lot of hair. It's my hair. Guys, look at, it's a lot. Gosh, I'm so excited. Yeah.
Yes, I prefer pump or a nozzle. Like the Afrocentrics one is a nozzle.
Afrocentrics, no, that's a braid.
I think it's a dropper because you don't need so much, but it's annoying for me because I just want to oil the scalp.
And get over with it.
Yeah.